A number that, for decades, lived only in science fiction. A year that once seemed far too distant to be real. But now, it's right around the corner. Only a few years separate us from one of the most revolutionary periods in human history. The changes that will shape this future have already begun. Experimental projects, now restricted to laboratories and prototypes, will be fully integrated into our daily lives. And we're not just talking about faster cell phones or bigger TVs. We're talking about profound transformations in the way we live, in the way we work, and even in the way we exist. The world of 2050 will be a place where technology and humanity are so intertwined that it will be hard to tell where one ends and the other begins. Driverless cars, cities that breathe like living organisms, machines that learn and perhaps even feel. The question is, are we ready to live in this future, or will it arrive? Before we can truly understand what it means, imagine waking up in 2050. You won't hear the noise of cars, the streets will be silent, but not empty. Autonomous vehicles, powered by clean energy, will glide smoothly through avenues designed for total efficiency. No traffic lights, no traffic jams. Every route will be calculated and adjusted in real time by artificial intelligences that control the entire flow of the city. Buildings won't just be structures, they will be intelligent organisms. Each structure will control its own temperature, lighting, and energy consumption. Sensors scattered everywhere will monitor air quality, safety, and even the population's mood. Public transportation will be so precise that you'll never again wait for a bus or train. They will come to you at the exact moment you need them. But when a city is smart enough to make decisions for you, what happens to free will? In 2050, the concept of home will be completely different. Every room will be equipped with artificial intelligence. Your fridge will monitor your eating habits and automatically order whatever is missing. Your stove will cook meals on its own, following instructions from your digital assistant. Walls will be able to change color and texture with a simple voice command, or even react to your mood. Biometric sensors built into furniture will detect changes in your body. Temperature, blood pressure, heartbeat. Everything will be recorded and sent to a virtual doctor who can act before you even notice a problem. Privacy will be an almost forgotten word. Every interaction, every movement, every beat of your heart will be monitored to ensure efficiency and safety. But is living surrounded by so much technology inside your own home really comfort, or are we simply trading freedom for convenience? In 2050, the human body will be more than flesh and bone. Bionic prosthetics will replace limbs with full functionality and superhuman strength. Brain chips will allow you to instantly access information, as if Google were implanted in your mind. Physical disabilities and cognitive limitations could be corrected with genetic engineering and neural technology. Blindness, deafness, problems that could be treated with advanced implants. But it's not just about repair, it's about enhancement. The human being will not only be restored, but improved. And this opens up a dangerous question. If everyone can improve, great. But if only the wealthiest have access to this technology, we will be creating a new division: ordinary humans and augmented humans. Today, AI already writes texts, creates images, and drives cars. But in 2050, it will be present in absolutely everything. Cars, homes, hospitals, schools. It will know more about you than you know about yourself. It will predict your decisions before you make them. AI will not just be a tool, it will be a partner. Or perhaps, a supervisor. Some experts believe that by then, we will have AIs with their own consciousness, capable of feeling, or at least, simulating feelings. And when that happens, we'll need to answer one question. Should a conscious artificial intelligence have rights? The energy that powers the world in 2050 will be almost entirely clean. Ultra-thin solar panels will cover buildings, cars, and even clothing. Nuclear fusion plants will provide virtually infinite, pollution-free energy. But climate change will still be a challenge. Even with advanced technology, the effects of the past will still be present. Coastal cities may be abandoned due to rising sea levels. Some countries may no longer exist on the map. At the same time, we will have technologies to reverse environmental damage. Machines capable of capturing CO directly from the air. Systems to regenerate forests in just a few years. The future could be an ecological paradise or a permanent reminder of what we almost destroyed. If Earth will be transformed in 2050. Space will be our next frontier. Lunar colonies could be fully operational. Mars could have its first human cities. Space tourism will be common for those who can afford it. And missions to explore the moons of Jupiter and Saturn will be underway. But there's something bigger, the beginning of the search for habitable planets beyond the solar system. Perhaps the first message from extraterrestrial life. And when that happens, 2050 will no longer be the year of the future. It will become just the starting point. By 2050, education will be completely tailored to the profile and needs of each individual, thanks to the fusion of advanced artificial intelligence and neurotechnology. From birth, non-invasive sensors will be capable of mapping cognitive abilities, learning preferences, and information assimilation pace. As a result, educational content will be delivered through immersive virtual reality and neural interfaces, allowing the student to literally experience historical events, explore scientific models at full scale, or practice skills in simulated environments identical to the physical world. Human teachers will play the role of mentors, guiding curiosity and encouraging critical thinking, while algorithms automatically update the study plan according to each student's progress. This model will drastically reduce the time needed to master new skills, enabling young people and adults to reinvent themselves professionally multiple times throughout life. The barrier between learning and working will cease to exist, creating a society with continuous and highly specialized education. The decade of 2050 will mark the beginning of true space colonization for commercial purposes. Private companies will have fleets of reusable spacecraft capable of regularly transporting people and cargo between Earth, the Moon, and Mars. The first lunar bases will be dedicated to the extraction of helium-3, a rare element that could power nuclear fusion reactors on Earth, providing clean and nearly inexhaustible energy. On Mars, self-sustaining colonies will begin operating with agriculture in pressurized greenhouses, complete water and oxygen recycling systems, and 3D printing of structures using materials from the Martian soil itself. Competition among space corporations will drive innovation in propulsion, making interplanetary travel faster and safer. Space tourism will become popular, offering experiences such as walking on the Moon's surface or flying over the Martian Grand Canyon. Space exploration in 2050 will no longer be just a scientific or governmental ambition, but a billion-dollar global market that will redefine boundaries and economic opportunities. As we envision the year 2050, we realize that technological transformations will go far beyond simple improvements in our daily lives. They will profoundly change the way we relate, work, learn, and even inhabit the universe. Artificial intelligence, biotechnology, clean energy, smart cities, and space exploration will not be isolated trends, but interconnected parts of a constantly evolving global ecosystem. Each advancement will bring extraordinary benefits, but will also demand ethical and social responsibility to ensure they are used fairly and sustainably. The future, although shaped by machines and algorithms, will continue to be written by human choices. And if we guide these changes with awareness and collaboration, 2050 may be remembered not only as a technological milestone, but as the beginning of a new era of prosperity and balance for all humanity.